Better to lose your eye than your good name. No one will ever give a pauper bread, but everybody will give him advice. Land of Armenians, land of sorrow. Thunderclouds do not always give rain. Measure 7 times, cut once. Literacy is a golden bracelet. The eagle was killed by an arrow made from its own feathers. It's better to go into captivity with the whole village than to go to a wedding alone. Keep peeling an onion, and it will disappear. Land of Armenians, land of orphans. The only sword that never rests is the tongue of a woman. The person who looks for a friend without faults will remain friendless. Be neither sweet and sallowed, nor sour and spurned. On a rainy day, make people volunteer to water the chickens. The dowry that a woman brings is like a bell. Every time she passes by, she hits you with the clapper. Better to lose your eye than your good name. Let it be one and fine. Clouds that thunder do not always rain. The fool's tongue is always long. The bee gets honey from the same flower where the snake sucks her poison. Where is there a tree not shaken by the wind? The water in which one drowns is always an ocean. You don't satisfy your hunger by watching others work. He's looking for the donkey while sitting on it. The friend who helps me and the enemy who does me no harm make a pair of earrings. Clouds and thunder don't always result in rain. Spring will not come with one flower. The world agrees in one word: time is golden. When the cart breaks down, advice abounds. You cannot put a fire out with spit. The gravity of the earth is so strong that an old gray man walks crooked. One idiot threw a stone in the well. 40 wise people could not get it out. They asked a bullfrog, "Why do you croak all the time?" He replied, "I'm enchanted with my voice." Whoever drinks on credit gets drunk more quickly. When the thief has stolen from a thief, God laughs in heaven. If you chase 2 rabbits at the same time, you won't catch either of them. Dogs that fight each other will join forces against the wolf. If there was wisdom in beards, all goats would be prophets. Let's sit crooked and talk straight. Grief for the loss of a child is a burning shirt. Heaven and hell are in this world. The world is a pot, man but a spoon in it. To be willing is only half the job. When someone's wealth improves, all of a sudden, their house's columns appear to be crooked. The water goes, the sand remains. The person dies, the memory remains. Dine with a friend, but do not do business with him. Once we give shoulder to shoulder, we can turn mountains. Priest on the outside, Satan on the inside. Quiet horses kick the hardest. Stand away from dwarfs, for it's God who hit them on the head. Tears have meaning, but only he who sheds them understands. The butterfly who settles on a branch is afraid that he will break it. You cannot erase what is written on your forehead. When your fortune improves, the columns of your house appear to be crooked. There are as many people as there are languages, you know. I know many songs, but I cannot sing. If a rich man dies, all the world is moved. If a poor man dies, nobody knows about it. Don't count the teeth of a gift horse. Even if the nightingale is in a gold cage, she still dreams of returning to the forest. Friendship is not born of words alone. From heart to heart, there is a path. Give a horse to the one who likes the truth, so that on it he can escape. He that asks knows one shame, he that doesn't knows two. The woman who loves her husband corrects his fault. The man that loves his wife exaggerates them. If you speak too much, you will learn too little. In a foreign place, the exile has no face. The voice of the people is louder than the boom of a cannon. How can one start a fast with baklava in one's hand? The hungry dream of bread, the thirst of water. Birds are caught with seed, men with money. Choose a friend with the eyes of an old man, and a horse with the eyes of a young one. Love did not grow any garlic. The wolf is upset about what he left behind, and the shepherd is upset about what he took away. When the fox can't reach the grape, he says it's unripe. You cannot hit the point of a needle with a fist. Men have 3 ears, one on the left of the head, one on the right of the head, and one in the heart. On a rainy day, many offer water to the chickens. Toss your good deeds into the sea, and the waves will carry them back to you. Walk with the devil, but don't let go of his tail. Wealth can give legs to the cripple, beauty to the ugly, and sympathy to tears. To pick up in a clumsy way is stealing. To steal in a skillful way is to pick up. Whatever you sow, that's what you'll reap. When asked, "What news from the sea?" the fish replied, "I have a lot to say, but my mouth is full of water." If you cannot become rich, be the neighbor of a rich man. In every man's heart there is a sleeping lion. It is better to carry stones with a wise man than accept the meal of a madman. He who speaks a lot learns little. The lid rolled and found its pot. There is no reason for war that reasonable men can't settle. Thunderclouds do not always give rain. To ask a favor from a miser is like trying to make a hole in water. When they gave the donkey flowers to smell, he ate them. You cannot escape destiny. Before the fat one slims, the slim one will die. Better to be an ant's head than a lion's tail. He who cannot pray at home will celebrate Mass somewhere else. The sun won't stay behind the clouds. If they send 2 baskets of shit to our city, one will come to our house. It's better to carry stones with a wise man than to eat pilaf with a fool. Because the cat was given no meat, he said it was Friday. He who looks for a friend without fault will never find one. However much fruit a tree bears, it humbles its head that much more. If a woman hears that something unusual is going on in heaven, she will find a ladder to go and look. The stones of my native country are warmer than the ovens of Babylon.